Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pop Spot, where we pop about all the spots we love in independent professional wrestling. I am your host, Anderso. Right over here is my boy, AWS, and we are here to talk Top Talent Pro Wrestling featuring TNA's Nic Nemeth, the most wanted man. How you doing, AWS?
Okay. I'm going to preface this episode by saying this has been a incredibly busy weekend for both of us. We have both performed in shows and then did all of the TNA stuff and the Top Talent stuff. I was in an improv show on Thursday. You already heard about that in the TNA episode. Andre ring announced the RCW show at the Delwood Fall Festival. You also heard about that. Check out the last episode. So we're pretty drained, especially with how awesome that show was last night. So it's going to be a little low energy. I'm going to try and keep the energy up, especially since this may or may not be my last appearance for a while.
Yeah, so going forward, I'm going to try to keep episodes up, but there might be I should have one for LPW, but RCW on the 17th, there might for Rise of Legends, there might not be an episode because I'll be working during the show. So trying to take notes is very hard. So just all honesty, there probably will not be an episode in October for RCW. I apologize to all y'all out there. Just with me working the event and Adam not being able to take notes.
Yeah.
So I'll have something for LPW. I'll have something if there's Top Talent. I guess there's no Top Talent until November, but I'll have something for LPW.
Spoilers.
But we'll be back They'll be back regularly in November for all new shows and everything.
I will be back.
Yeah. So that's RCW should be the only one missed in the month of October. Just because with me working the event, it's really hard to do it myself. So yeah, but there will be something for LPW next week after this Friday show. But yeah, there will be something for our LPW. There will be something for any company that pops up other than RCW. But we got some bad news for you, ladies and gentlemen. And Adam?
Oh, I was going to wait until the main event, but you know what? We might as well do that right now. Okay, so the Backbreaker legal media legal team contacted me this morning. One Gussy Jones of Big Swinging and Associates sent me personally through the Backbreaker legal team a cease and desist that I'm going to read real quick. So just bear with me. I'm contractually obligated, so I'm going to get this over with real quick.
I really don't want to hear him talk about this. All I got to say is, Gussy, you suck. You really, really suck. Like, why, man? Why?
Dude,
hell?
Dude, no. Okay. No. Backbreaker's legal team said, Adam, AWS, you have to read this or else Gussy will litigate. I do not want us to get in trouble. Because of your mouth and your dislike of Gussy just because he stole your ring announcing job for one match at an RCW show. Just let me read this and we'll get it over with, okay?
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
From the office of Big Swinging and Associates, this is a cease and desist. Gussy Jones, attorney at law of BNS Associates, demands that you do not mention. Okay, this is a spoiler, but we're going to be talking about the whole show anyway. That you do not mention the finish of the main event of tonight's Top Talent Wrestling show. Do not review any matches involving one Gussy Jones and one Weston King. It says in Section 47 of the Canada Criminal Code that you are not able to talk about either of us without our written consent. Any slander about and or including Weston King and or Gussy Jones and or Big Swinging and Associates will result in copious litigation from Gussy Jones, attorney at law, also culminating in one Gussy Jones taking over the pop spot for the foreseeable future. Also, the finish to the third match was total bullshit. So thanks for that little jab at the end. Now, I'm going to get this over with very quick. Now, I have two things to say. One, everything I have said, everything that Andre have said, do not reflect the actual beliefs and opinions of One Backbreaker Media as a whole. I apologize on behalf of Backbreaker Media to the offices of Big Swinging and Associates. I apologize on behalf of myself. I apologize on behalf of my co-host Andre C.
No,
don't. Just let me have this. I apologize on behalf of my co-host Andre C. I will hold to the contractual obligations of the cease and desist. I will not speak ill will towards one Gussy Jones, one Weston King, or one Big Swinging and Associates. As you can see, I am wearing Weston King's shirt. So
this was served to you, right? This was served
to me specifically.
I'm good. Yeah,
I cannot speak for one Andre C. If Andre C gets a cease and desist in the mail at a later date, that is not my problem. I have spoken on my behalf, and I apologize on behalf of Backbreaker Media. Now, with all of that,
you can't talk about the finish.
With all of that,
talk about the finish.
Exactly. With all of that said,
yes.
Let's talk about the show.
Yes.
Because I will not be holding to such ridiculous claims, especially when I have done nothing but praise Weston King and praise Gussy Jones on this show. I have done
it's always
nothing.
It's me, right? It's always me.
It's always been Andre. Andre has always been the one. So the fact that you would serve me these papers is an insult to me and my love of this business. So from the bottom of my heart,
your love of Weston King. You're the Weston King fan.
Exactly. And I say this with love of Weston King. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, Gussy. The finish of the third match was completely justified. And also, I'm very happy that the main event finish went the way it did. I will see you in court, bozo. Let's get to the show.
I want to see your law degree, Gussy. I really do.
All right.
Rock this shit.
Let's rock this shit.
Wrestling. We watched Top Talent Pro Wrestling this past Sunday on a full weekend of professional wrestling. It was such a fun show. So let's get into it. I got to pull my notes up because I am bad.
We have a 7-match card tonight. Seven
matches.
Rip-roaring matches.
The kicked off doors match, we had Esmeralda Fugazi, Alex Explosion, Scotty Ace, Scorpius, and Raiden the Destroyer in an absolute chaos match. This was pure chaos. Fugazi hitting this beautiful Topecon hero over the top, and he hits the guys on the floor, but then goes tumbling off of them through the hole.
He went in the hole. This is the first time. Now, for context, for those people that haven't been to a Top Talent show, Top Talent's ring is raised up around the drink rail where people stand, and also the seating area and the stage. So it's just raised up on a few platforms. There is a small, I would say about a foot gap on each side where there's just a hole to the bottom floor of Midway. And it's been a running gag for everyone in the Horde.
Well,
where
they raised the ring up off the dance floor by a good 3 or 4 feet. So that's where the gap is down to the dance floor.
Yeah, right? No, but the width of the gap is like a foot.
Yeah. Foot or two. Yeah.
So it's been a running gag between myself and Andre and the rest of the Horde. Watch for the hole, mind the hole. And this is the first time I've ever seen someone fall down the hole. And I'm sorry it happened to Fugazi because I love Ezzy Fugazi.
I saw Cat fall in the hole once. Yeah,
Really?
great.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
before
weird
you
because
started coming to top.
we got two people falling in the hole this time. We'll get to
Yeah.
the second one later.
Yeah, so let's continue on the match. Beautiful exploder by Alex Explosion. He's living up
The
to his name
Alex
with those
Exploder.
exploders. Alex Exploder to Fugazi through a door in the corner. Raiden has like Scotty military pressed up at one point, but
Yep.
Fugazi spears him through a door in the corner at one point in this match.
So
Pure
good.
chaos. As he Fugazi with this insane cutter to Scorpius that looked absolutely perfect. Before we get to the finish, do you have any highlights before we get to the finish that you want to talk about?
You've hit a lot of the moments I wanted to mention. There is what else? Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah, you've hit all of it. I guess I can quickly speak. All of these guys are some of my favorites in top right now. Raiden, always great. Love a big monster, and he's massive. He is very good at dominating matches. Scorpius, we haven't seen him in a while. Very technical, very solid guy. Very, very good at what he does. Very happy with how he did. Scotty Ace, always love him. Alex Explosion, just coming off of an injury, and he doesn't look like he really missed a step, honestly. Like, very good for him. And I've already spoken about Fugazi. So we'll get to the finish.
Give us the finish, man.
Yeah, the finish. So we get the finish where Scorpius manages to get into the ring, and Claymore's Scotty gives him that big running boot. And then he creates a door table with two chairs and a door. He attempts to put Alex through it, but Raiden manages to stop him, clubbing into the back. Raiden picks up Alex into his choke bomb, the Raiden's curse, and he choke bombs him through the door table. Pulls him into the pin right on top of the door, like no fooling around, and gets the 3 like that. 3, a big win for Raiden. Very dominant showing in this contest.
Yeah, absolutely tremendous. Like that Raiden's curse. Again, when we give these names, this is just us making up names for these moves.
Mm-hmm.
If you are one of the pro wrestlers, we have given a name to your move, but it's not right, tell us, because we want to get it right. But if we don't know, we're gonna have some fun with it. We're not gonna make fun of it.
I don't know if Raiden's gonna get back to us on that. I don't think he talks.
Maybe we might get another letter. You never know, but it might not be a cease and desist. It might just be information in this.
He'll send us like a Mortal Kombat scroll. I love that.
That'd be great. But yeah, dude, insane finish, insane match. This is just pure chaos. Door, as it says, doors.
It was such a good match. Such a great. I love how they're doing this thing now where they take like the car crash match and put it in at the beginning. Very fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, fires to show up. It's a way to do it.
Kick the tires, start the fires. Yeah,
that's right. Second match of the evening was Shiek Shabaz versus Kid Chocolate Jabari. Let's go. Jacked and Juicy versus the Chocolate. Gotta love it. Kid Chocolate, Jacked and Juicy. We gotta love this. I have made it very vocal at shows that I am not a Jabari fan. I respect Jabari. I think he's an incredible professional wrestler, but he keeps facing people that I like better. Specifically
now you know how it feels when I have to deal with Weston King wrestling people like Kamikaze at every show. Like, I want to cheer for Weston, but he keeps wrestling people that I love.
Yeah, it's Cam. But yeah, like I have all due respect for Jabari. The dude is incredible, Oceanic champion. Like, dude's incredible. But it's Shiek Shabaz and Malcolm's favorite wrestler, Shiek Shabaz, because he was marking
going nuts.
He loved having.
We were the only. Okay, there was a fourth guy, but there were 4 people in that entire room that were cheering for Shiek, and everyone else was looking at us like we were crazy.
There's some random dude because we're doing Shiek chants with Dion, and you would hear him, "Let's go Shiek," and the entire rest of the place is chanting for Mo, and we're like, "Screw this, screw all you. We're gonna keep chanting for Shiek. Shiek is our boy." And that was the best. That was so much fun. And even we were chanting when Mo gets out of the ring, comes over us like, what the hell,
just
man?
looking at us.
We just kept chanting Shiek in his face, and it was great. And he's just like, come, and he's just like brushes
There
this
was a
off.
moment. There was a moment where he did a tope suicida through the ropes onto Shiek. Shiek goes down, and then we still chanting Shiek, and then he just looks at us, and then he does like the Pulp Fiction thing where he just like looks back at Shiek who's down on the ground. And he just
Trying to
so
get us to
good.
come on, you took him out. It's like, no, we still love Sheik. But yeah, absolutely incredible. Yeah, that was a crazy spot. There's so much Sheik. You get his tope atomico on the Mo in this match. I love his tope atomico over the top rope, slingshot senton thing. Those running long distance uppercuts that he does, just flying halfway across the ring.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
so good.
love those. Mo getting they end up on the floor. He hits a huge chop and then just cracks Sheik with this beautiful, well placed super kick on the floor. So good. Gets his Falcon Arrow at one point for 2. Just crazy. Yeah. Do you have anything else before we go to the finish?
I have another moment where Mo does. I think this is the tope suicida that I mentioned earlier, but Mo is the second and final wrestler of the night to fall into the hole. He does, in fact, fall in the hole.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Sheik wouldn't have fallen into the hole. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sheik wouldn't have fallen in the hole. Simple as that.
Yeah. And there was a fun little sequence where Sheik goes for the camel toss. Mo reverses it into a Hurricane Rana, but Sheik manages to catch him, pull him back up, and drop him for a power bomb for 2. That was such a fun
like sequence. A sit-out power bomb too. It was like that sit-out, like Batista bomb style. So good.
So good. That's all I have before the finish.
Yeah. The end of this, Mo slips out of Sheik's burning hammer, and he gets him down into the sharpshooter, and Sheik taps out. And I have to make a comment about the referee in this match, Mr. Avon Fox. I've known Avon Fox for a lot of years. Worked with him over the years as a ring announcer, and he's been the referee. Do you not know what a low blow is, there, Mr. Avon Fox? Because multiple times in this match, inverted atomic drop, an inverted atomic drop is a low blow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. When you do the atomic drop with them facing you, you're hitting them in the balls. That should be a disqualification. David, you failed multiple times in this match to disqualify Mo. You failed. Mo should have been disqualified. Simple as that.
Just you gotta get back in the tapes. You gotta study a bit more and learn.
But again, most referees don't call that. Most referees don't, and that's the problem.
That's the problem with wrestling as a whole. Is that inverted atomic drops are not considered low blows. This was a very fun contest, all things considered. I'm sad that, Sheik tapped out. I'm not going to blame him. It's a sharpshooter. Like, it is what it is. I've been in a sharpshooter. It's painful. It was good. It was a good contest. Can't complain. It was very, very athletic.
Yeah. So before the show, we were just hanging out by the merch booth, and one Andy Anderson just decided to choke my friend out. I don't understand. I don't know why. We just walked over, said hello, and he came around and just choked you. I was like, whoa.
I'm used to this. You see, this is what happens. Is like
I'll respect Andy. I'll respect Andy.
Yeah, you take one video of yourself getting put in the master lock at a CWE show, and then every wrestler wants to put you in a submission hold when they see you. This is just what it is.
It was great. We rolled with Andy, and we were just like, "Yeah, can you choke my friend and let's take a picture?" And he's like, "Yeah, no problem." And he was happy. He was happy to choke him. He was happy to do it. So.
Love that.
But speaking of Andy, okay, go ahead.
We were gonna ask him to do a headlock, but then he's like, "What if I just choke you?" I'm like, "Yeah, do it." Fuck.
That's the choke is definitely an Andy thing. That's even better.
Yeah,
than a headlock.
So good. Speaking of Andy Anderson.
We got a tag team match. It is Bobby Sharp and Gabriel Lestat versus Andy Anderson and Trent Hendricks. Oh, wait. Andy Anderson comes out with Trent's manager, one Gussy Jones. But no Trent Hendricks. And Andy cuts a promo. He says there is no Trent Hendricks is not here tonight. And he says the whole weekend has been about TNA, but TNA means Trent and Andy. Okay, yep. I can see how you
I like that.
Just like Test and Albert, it's Trent and Andy. But trend could not
No,
be.
don't equate them to Tested Albert. That means Gussy Jones is Trish Stratus.
I never said that. So Andy says he does have a partner tonight, and it is one Gussy Jones.
Yep, Gussy Jones is.
Man, Gussy's looking. Look at that picture. Gussy's looking shredded, man. Gussy's looking shredded.
God, he is jacked.
Gussy's
damn.
jacked,
Okay,
man.
you know what? For that picture alone, I think we cleared the lawsuit stuff. I think we're fine.
Gussy's looking shredded in that pic. Look at those purple pics, man. Looking shredded as hell.
And he had a golden boot.
Yeah, and Gussy's saying, "I'm hurt," but then Andy says, "But it's okay because with your bum leg and my bum arm, we can still beat those bums." I loved it. So we got the God of Thunder. So I and Andy called them that said, "Tonight, Gussy, you are a God of Thunder guy." So we have the God of Thunder guys, Andy Anderson and Gussy Jones, taking on, as I like to call them, the Vampire Warriors, Gabriel Lestat and Bobby Sharp.
Like that.
Let's go. So Andy attacking Bobby from behind before the bell. The Vampire Warriors getting the heart attack on Andy at one point in this match for a 2 count, looking good. Gabriel getting a beautiful combination cabron over the top rope to Andy Anderson.
We love that.
So Gussy coming in at random points and just stomping people with his golden boot and then tagging back out. was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. Beautiful teardrop suplex by Gabriel to Andy. There's a point, and it just a lot of back and forth. Bobby Sharp just coming in looking like a beast in this match. They get Bobby at one point, and Gussy goes to chop Bobby while Andy's holding him, and Bobby ducks out of the way, ends up chopping Andy. Lots of good stuff. What you got? You got any highlights for me?
There's one moment I want to highlight specifically. So, Bobby manages to shrug off Andy at one point, and he goes to go for the tag onto Gabriel. But Gussy sees what's happening, and he jumps off of the apron, and he pelts it to the other side of the ring and gets there just in time to pull Gabriel off of the apron, which is like, dude, you just ran. Like, do you even need that boot? Come on.
Whoa. We're not supposed to disparage. You're not supposed to disparage Gussy Jones.
I think, like I said earlier, I think this photo right here, I think we're fine. After showing that on the show, I think we're good.
Yeah. Jacked up Gussy Jones, what he is. But
that's all
in the end, Andy gets the crutch and ends up hitting Gabriel in the back while Gabriel was about to attack Gussy Jones, saving Gussy Jones from Gabriel, but they do get disqualified. So
meaning that Gabriel and Bobby win.
He said it.
Again, this photo, we're fine. So we get a bit of post-match ska after this. So after the disqualification finish, Andy beats up Bobby and pulls him to the back, leaving Gussy with a downed Gabriel in the ring. He calls his boy King. He calls Weston, calls him out. Weston does come out with his sunglasses and his jacket and all that. He grabs the what do I have here? Yeah, he hits the crowning achievement on Gabe. Then throws him in through the middle rope, but throws him just right so that he ties him between the middle and the bottom rope, and he's hanging out towards the outside. Gussy, he holds Gabe up, and Gussy starts wailing on him with the crutch. He goes once, twice, 3 times. Very thoroughly beat Gabriel down, and after that, Weston takes the mic and says, hey, so looks like you're beaten up pretty bad right there, Gabe. So looks like you won't be needing this. And he grabs Gabriel's Marilyn Manson lunchbox, which has the guaranteed title shot, his Wednesday Addams in the bank, if you will. And he says, "You won't be needing this," and he walks to the back. They have the briefcase, and Gabriel is down for the count, effectively taking him out of the main event just in case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, like this was a fun match. Gussy did very well, all things considered. He had a lot of good boot-based offense. The post-match was very fun, and yeah, can't complain. It was very good.
Yeah, again, really good time. Really good time. We got jacked up Gussy Jones, you know? Yeah, Gussy. Check out the thumbnail for this video. I think you'll find the thumbnail very appropriate for this video.
Yeah, with the thumbnail in this picture, I think we're fine. I think we're good.
So we moved on. 2 out of 3 falls match. It is Relentless Rylie Rose versus the Hellion Ava Lawless. Beautiful sky high spine buster by Rylie for 2. I went on to Ava. Beautiful. Ava fighting back, hits Rylie with a beautiful snap DDT. Rylie gets into the outside. Ava goes for a dive, but she gets cut off with a forearm. Rylie super kicks Ava while she's in the rope. Well, she's like she's down in the ropes. Just that super kick. Look, that looked like it hurt. And then she hits a drive, the Roman Reigns drive by where she runs up and hits a drop kick landing on the apron.
Very good.
The backside, fighting back and forth. Ava does fight back. She kicks. As Rylie's coming off the top, she does an up kick, kicking Rylie coming off the top, and she hits a backstabber to get the first fall. A lot more back and forth. Ava stops Sister Abigail, gets a jackknife cover. Ava goes for a backstabber, hits it, but this should have been the end of this match at 2 falls to 0, but she was delayed on getting the cover, so she only gets 2. Rylie eventually dodges Ava in the corner, rolls her up, stacks her feet up on the second rope. Ref does not see it. 1, 2, 3. Rylie gets the second fall in this match.
We are 1-1.
So after that, they get up and they're just swinging the forearms at each other, just bang, 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 just beating the living holy piss out of each other. Ava hits a hard forearm. Rylie comes back with a backdrop driver for 2. Ava gets her airplane spin into the into the flapjack. I almost said pancake. The flapjack for 2. The end of this match comes though. Ava misses a senton off the middle rope, and Rylie hits a discus forearm, picks her up, Death Valley driver into the corner, but Ava kicks out at 2. So they go into a sequence where they're each trying to hit each other with like twist of fate, whatever. And in the end, Rylie gets her Twisted Rose, which is the Sister Abigail
Sister Abigoose, for those that don't know what a Sister Abigail is.
People know Sister Abigail before they know Sister Abigoose. I'm going to tell you that.
Dude, Bray Wyatt's my favorite. It's a joke.
I know. Yeah. She gets her Twisted Rose for the win. Again, if that's not the name, Rylie, please tell us, because we will correct ourselves. We give names to moves if we don't know.
Despite what some people say, we take our job very seriously, and we are very professional about it, despite what some allegations say. Yeah. This was a very fun contest. Honestly, like I didn't talk a lot for it, but it was very fun for some of it. I did have to skip on the first fall because I had to go to the bathroom. But it is what it is. That the entire back 2/3 of the match, very good. Can't complain. Rylie was excellent. I've given Rylie a bit of a bad rap on a couple of our earlier shows of Top Talent. She has gotten so much better. I'm ecstatic that she's just continually getting better. So, and Ava's always great. I mean, she was
TNA superstar.
Officially a TNA superstar because she was at the she had a match
at least for one night, anyways. At least for one night, anyways.
Yeah. But so that was a fun contest.
Yeah. So the feature match, not the main event, but the feature match, because it features a guy it's the feature match, not the main event, because it's still the main event to come. a featured match. Harlon Abbott versus TNA's Wanted Man. And I loved singing that song.
It was
Nic
so good.
Nemeth.
Damn, I should have
Man,
gotten you the picture that Malcolm and I took with Nic Nemeth.
Oh, I didn't even think to. I have mine on my phone and I forgot to put mine in there
It's
too.
all right.
So, yeah. But yeah, dude, I can't go through everything that I wrote down in this match. I'm gonna just give you a couple highlights.
There is too much. There is too much good in this match.
The cheer off at the beginning was
That
absolutely
was so
great.
funny.
So Harlan gets up, gets some cheers from the crowd because Harlan Abbott, he's pretty popular, top talent.
Mm-hmm.
Nemeth gets up, way more cheers. So Harlan's like, no, this is my promotion. Gets up, this is my hometown. This is my home promotion. Gets up, cheers.
A bit louder.
A bit louder. But not louder than Nemeth. Nemeth gets back up. His is even louder.
And then and then as Nick goes down, Harlan goes, "Are you guys turning on me?"
Yeah. So he goes up one more time. Get some more cheers. And then Nemeth goes up to do it, but Harlan hits him, and they get into the mat. He attacks him while he's on the second rope.
He hits his Malcolm switch, and he just punts him down off of the corner, and then he just mauls him with stomps. Like 30 stomps in the span of like 6 seconds.
Yeah. Just the athleticism in this match was insane, man. These guys were moving so quickly, so good. Nic Nemeth with this beautiful stinger splash, and then the neck breaker out of the corner. He goes into his repeated elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, jumping number 10. Absolutely phenomenal. Gotta love those. They're each blocking super kicks from each other, and then they're like, and then they just start running into each other, like each hitting each other with lariats, dropping each other, right back are running, bang! Like they do it 3 times before they both stay down. It was really, really fun. Nic Nemeth slips out of a move by Harlan, hits a danger zone, but Harlan kicks out. I was like, oh my god, the zigzag danger zone, whatever you want to call it. I was like, no way. Harlan attacks Nick when he's up on the top rope, goes up. They're fighting up top, back and forth. Harlan hits a flying kick to Nick when he's up on top, goes up, hits a superflex. He follows it up with, what was the name? It's not Healing Driver. Somebody else. I heard somebody else give it another name.
Cody said it was called the Eulogy.
The Eulogy. Picks him up. Eulogy. 1, 2. Nemeth kicks out at 2.9999998.
Thank you. Very well done.
Adam got the timing on that one. Adam had the timing.
That is exactly what I had. Very well done. This is the first time I've ever seen anyone kick out of the Eulogy.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't remember seeing anybody kick out of the Eulogy. But yeah, I gotta give it to Weston King Sucks for giving us the name of that move. I think it was Weston King Sucks that gave us that name, right?
It was either that or it was Cody from the Horde.
Oh, wait a minute. It was No, it was Cody. It was Cody. You're right. It was Cody.
Yeah, I heard it from Cody. So shouts out to Cody.
Thanks you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Give us a mileage before we get to the finish.
Oh, I mean, there's so much. There was a fun sequence I have here where a Harlan sets up for the Eulogy. Nick manages to counter it. There's a few more jockeying for a few more reversals, a few more countering super kicks. Nick eventually kicks Harlan in the gut, backs up, hits a massive famouser for 2. It was a lot closer than 2, but I didn't have my thing calibrated yet.
You didn't have your stopwatch out, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have it yet. There's another sequence where I think this is the first danger zone. Nick goes to tune up the band. Harlan counters the super kick. Tries to hit a DVD, is reversed. And Nick reverses out of the DVD into the danger zone again.
Yeah.
All of these like massive like reverse sequences. It's very pro wrestling. It's stuff like this is like why I love the sport. So
I honestly felt like I was watching a 2K game, like with the way
genuinely, it's moving, very SmackDown versus Raw.
Well, the speed they were moving and it was insane. They were just hitting all these high impact moves. Like I was watching like video, like a 2K game come to life is what I felt like I was watching. That is a compliment coming from me because I love 2K, the 2K game.
I
So
also love
that
the
is a
2K
compliment coming. So that's a compliment. I know some people say that as an insult. For me,
game.
one of my favorite matches of all time is Ricochet versus Ospreay, and everybody says it's a video game match, and I love that match. So yeah, that's
it
a
was very
compliment if I
good.
say it's a video game. They
Yeah,
finish.
absolutely.
Harlan hits a power bomb, goes for another eulogy, but Nemeth slips out and hits a super kick, follows it up, danger zone. 1, 2, 3.
The wanted man picks up the big win.
Because he wanted it. Because he wanted it. That's why. After the match, we got the show of respect. Harlan lifts up the hand. Then as Nick's backing up, Harlan's like gets ready to super kick him. But
He goes to super kick him.
And then Nemeth goes,
He
"Whoa!"
does that at the time, though.
And then Harlan just laughs and leaves because Harlan has a sadistic side. We all know that.
Yeah, he's brutally murdered people before on our watch.
Yeah.
God, yeah, no, like I can't give this match enough praise. Phenomenal athleticism, phenomenal work rate. Again, like Andre said, it felt like a 2K game, and that's a compliment. Yeah, just a great 15 to 20 minutes of wrestling.
So I'm gonna let you introduce next match because you had one of when you wrote me something, and it's literally the best intro for this match on how you described all three people.
Okay,
in this
great.
Match.
So we move on to match number 6 of the evening. It is our semi-main event. It is a match for the King of the Triple Threats Top Talent Championship, King of the Triple Threats. It is the King of the North, Rich King, versus bang. There we go. Versus the King of Ultraviolence, Mitch Clarke. Oh,
hey,
yeah, it wasn't a bang. Versus your reigning, defending, all hail the King of the Triple Threat. All hail the King of Scotland, Krieger. He doesn't have a hand signal.
Three kings, baby. King of the North, King of Ultraviolence, and the King of the Triple Threats. This match was this. As much as everything on this card was interesting, this was the match. When they announced this, I was like, I'm so in. This match is 2/3. Like, I am on Auburn Outlook Establishment, I am known as Andre 2/3 C.
Mm-hmm.
This 2/3 of this match was rad as fuck.
Yep.
And by that, I mean the two rads that are in this match in Rich King and Mitch Clarke.
It was so good seeing all three of these guys share a ring. Like, it's no secret that we love all three of these guys. Mitch Clarke came out with a new look. It was very Deus Ex. He had like the black trench coat and the sunglasses. It was very I was gonna say it was very Kurgan, but I want it to be good, so it's very Deus Ex.
Yeah. Early on, Rich gets his schoolboy into the suplex on Mitch Clarke. Tips up DDT by Rich, going at Mitch at one point, but Mitch catches it, carries him out of the ring before just tossing him exploder style like halfway across the ring. It was insane.
So good.
Mitch showing his power. He fall away slams Krieger, immediately gets up, picks up Rich, and fall away slams him. The dude is a goddamn powerhouse.
He's a beast.
Yeah. Krieger ends up, Mitch picks up Rich for his Mitch Olympic slam, and Krieger super kicks him, and super kicks Mitch, who ends up Mitch Olympic slamming Rich to the mat. It was a perfect sequence. Super
good.
Rich at one point gets his tips up DDT to Mitch, then right over to Krieger, picks him up, hits the cradle shock, but can only get 2. This match was just craziness. Spindly by Mitch at one point.
Yes.
And then Rich picks up to Krieger. Then Rich picks up Mitch, hitting him with a Rich Olympic slam, but he can only get 2. Mitch getting the as me and Mel call them, the Bolton Shakes, because we're big fans of Bolton Oleg over
in East Bay. Love the Bolton Shake.
Gets him in the doctor bomb position. And he's just like, what? Like, just lifting him, lifts Krieger, this giant human, 3 times, and then hits a doctor bomb. Absolutely incredible.
He Bolton shakes, he windmills Krieger 3 times. It is impressive as hell. That guy is big. He is meaty. It is hard to carry him, I would imagine. And he Bolton shakes that guy 3 times. Like, well done, Mitch.
Yeah. Any other highlights?
Yeah, I have one thing you didn't mention. We get Rich at the very beginning. He does his big running knees to the his running jump up and knee the guy on the turnbuckle. That's obviously a lot of fun. And then there was the viral clip of this match where Mitch is up sitting on the top rope, and Rich jumps up full on like vertical hop onto the top rope and Frankensteiner's him down. It was so clean. It was so smooth. It was so nice that Rich had to put it on his Instagram twice.
Dude, I just seeing, like, I've watched videos of his training and watching him do box jumps. It's just insane that any human can get that kind of height. Like, that is insanity to jump that high. Like, to be able to jump up that high vertically.
He is almost as bouncy as Javon Evans.
Just about. But yeah, absolutely incredible. The finish, though, comes. Rich has Krieger up on his shoulder, but he slips off, hits Rich with the kill shot, as we're calling it, the double underhook DDT, and he gets the win. Absolutely incredible match.
Retains in a semi-dominant fashion. Again, this was a very athletic contest where everyone got their turn in the spotlight. But again, the King of Scotland comes out with the big win, his first retention of the belt after winning it at the last show. Very excited for what's to come. Again, if that has a different name, Krieger, do let us know in the get a hold of us. We'll correct that. But yeah, no, it's a ton of fun. It's super good. This was a great show. This was a great match. So, thumbs up.
And so we're going on to our main event of the evening. It's for the Top Talent Championship. Weston King with his jacked up manager, Gussy Jones, taking on Big Jesse Youngblood. Now, when just before the entrance started, I had to run to the bathroom because I've been holding it all night.
Yep.
So I missed the first.
It was the same promo video. It was the same promo video they were using on social media. Okay. But like,
I'll let you start because I missed the first few minutes. So I'll let you.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Just as like a brief explanation of the entrance video for those that haven't seen it, it was a very CM Punk "This Fire Burns" from WrestleMania 41 video package where it was like shots of Jesse Youngblood in his early days at MPW and mixed in with shots from him currently at Top. They were like doing the shots of him doing one move in MPW and then doing the same move in Top like years later. It was very it had a lot of finality to it. It was very this is his big shot to finish his story. This is like, it's very Cody Rhodes. So it was a very good video package, honestly. Like, both Weston and Jesse had video packages for the lead up to this show, and they were both really well shot. They were both really well edited. They were both so good. Yeah, no complaints about that. They both come out. What do we have at the beginning? We get Jesse immediately, like right out of the gate before Weston can even think of doing anything. Jesse hits Weston with a big spear for a big surprise right out of the gate, and he gets a 2.5 off of that. It was real close. Like, he could have just won it right there. But after that, Weston does manage to take control. He gets Jesse into the corner. He hits a big hip attack into a cannonball. That only garners him a 2. And then I start thinking about like the other big story that they were pushing on social media. Well, not Top specifically, but people, specifically Weston King sucks. Was pushing this story of, will Weston finally hit his moonsault? And I was thinking, like, he is never, ever since he got the belt, he has not hit a single moonsault. So it's like that could be the X factor for this match. So I was keeping an eye out for that. What else do I have? We have uh we have dueling choke slams where Weston does go for a choke slam on Jesse, but he can't get him up. Jesse manages to grab Weston's neck, hits him with a big choke slam, only gets a 2. But Weston immediately after the 2, he pops back up and he hits Jesse with his Damian Priest South of Heaven-esque. I call it the South of Reno. Again, get to me if that's wrong. But the South of Reno, again, for pretty close too. Did you want to jump back into it?
Yeah, I got a couple I can go. There's a spot where Jesse and Weston were fighting up on top, and Jesse shoved Weston up and hits this huge splash off the top. Just wow, boom, and just like it looked so good. There's a great spot where they're trading hard forearms back and forth, just smacking the piss out of each other's mouths, just like not smacking the spit out of each other's mouth, not piss, because they're piss being somebody's mouth. Sorry, I apologize. No. I apologize to both men for the words I just said. I apologize. But yeah, just
it's serious when Andre actually apologizes.
Yeah. Smashing the spit out of each other's mouths. With the forearms, and then they both run at each other, flying crossbody, and just bam, collision in the middle of the ring. Looks so good. Spot where Weston gets Jesse up on the top on his shoulders and spins him off from the with that torture rack bomb. Looks so good. But he only gets 2 off of that. Jesse escaping a crowning achievement, hits the Jesse driver, but Weston comes just like pops right back up, and I don't know what he hit him with, but he just popped up, hit him with a move, and then Weston got the 2. It was crazy.
Like he hit him like this is when like Weston he got hit with that first Jesse driver, right? So like Weston gets up, he hits, I forget what the first move is, but he hits 2 moves. He hits the first move, and that gets Jesse down into a seating position, and then he hits Jesse with a friggin' hidden blade.
Oh, that's what it was. Like I saw him hit a strike, but I wasn't quite sure because I was kind of in the back at this point, the back of the room, so I didn't kind of quite see what he hit there.
Yeah. Okay. I can take the finishing sequences. We get Jesse getting pulled up by Weston again. Weston super showing his strength at this point, pulling Jesse up and hitting him with a torture rack power bomb for another really close 2. But we get the finish here where Jess fires back up. He hits a few punches, bounces Weston off the ropes, hits his big sidewalk slam. Gussy gets up and he goes to like Jesse's pumping up the crowd. Gussy gets up onto the apron and he goes to hit Jesse with the crutch. Jesse catches the crutch, grabs it out of Gussy's hands, whacks him right in the face. He like Gussy was jacked, but no one is going to take a crutch shot to the face. So it's like, it is what it is. He goes down from that crutch shot to the face. Jesse gets Weston up onto his feet. He bounces off the ropes a few times. He hits a massive spear onto Weston, gets into the cover. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no! Jesse, he hit the spear. He hit the spear. Then he hit the Jesse driver for 1 fight. The fight.
Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, he hit the spear, gets him back up immediately into a Jesse driver to punctuate it. 1, 2, 3. Jesse Youngblood has finished his story, has taken the belt off of Weston King in a phenomenal contest. Just wow, the reign of the King is over. It is crazy to think that because he's had that belt for about a year now. Like he got that belt in December.
Yeah, so it's just under a year. Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, very crazy.
But so we'll talk post match, and I want to talk about some stuff the resulting. Jesse gets the mic, says it's been a very hard year for him, but the top talent and the fans have been keeping him going. He thanks everybody for support, kept it short, kept it sweet, and got the hell out before anything could happen to him. Because the past few times we've had title changes,
someone has come out and immediately taken that with the money, with the top talent in the bank.
So with that,
Yep.
So earlier tonight with Weston and Gussy stealing uh Gabe's coffin in the bank, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
what does this mean? Because if Gabe doesn't have the contract, he can't cash in. But
So this
now
is this.
Weston has the contract. So
Yeah.
is Weston being that Weston has it, does that mean he gets to use it? Like
This
that's
is a
what I'm
very this is a very good question, and this is something that Top Talent's offices, I think, are gonna have to answer at some point between now and the next show.
wondering.
Considering one, there's a couple ways this could go. One, the contract inside of the coffin already has Gabriel signed on it, in which case Gabriel is the only one that can take the title shot.
Yeah.
If that contract in the coffin is blank, it stands to reason that Weston might be able to just sign that and take the title shot for himself. There's a few ways this could go. It's genuinely up in the air, and the offices of Top Talent, you're gonna have to answer for this before the next show, just so we have an idea of what's going on. By the way, do you have the stuff for the next show up?
I did not pull. I forgot to grab the graphic. I apologize.
It's fine. I can quickly. Yeah. So the next show for Top Talent is November 7th, I think it is. That sounds right. Let me quickly check the Instagram real quick. I can just pull it up very quickly. Top Talent. Yep, the next show is November 7th. Yeah, the next show is November 7th at Midway. Featuring TNA Superstar, TNA Knockout, Jody Threat. So that's great. Very happy that that's a thing. There it is. There's the graphic right there.
I got the graphic up.
Very well done. Featuring TNA Knockout, Jody Threat, and as you saw there, new Top Talent champion, Jesse Youngblood. It's going to be a fun show. I'm glad that I actually get to go to it because it's in November. This entire show was great. We're going to barrel through this very quick, but we're going to get to our match of the night little segment, unless you had something else. Do you have anything else?
No, match of the night. It's time for your match of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, all right. So I think we have the same match of the night again. I have a feeling. But my match of the night, it's very close. Yeah, it is Rich King, Krieger, and Mitch Clarke. In that banger of a King of the Triple Threat match. It was very close. There were three that I was mulling about in my hand. It was this. It was Nic Nemeth and Harlon Abbott because that work rate was crazy. And honestly, after giving it a bit more thought, I think Ava and Rylie did a really good job. It was a really fun contest, and it's not, my opinion is not influenced by anyone, but Edmonton Wrestle Press did say it best that that Rylie was one of if not the best worker on the show tonight. Edmonton Wrestle Press named Rylie Rose as their star of the night for a reason. She did a phenomenal job. But all three of those matches genuinely could have had options for match of the night. It was this triple threat that just did it for me because all three of those guys are fire for me, and they did such a good job. We'll go to you.
Yeah, match of the night, triple threat. For me, it was the Battle of the Kings, the three-way king match. I love this. This was absolutely phenomenal. But I got to give highlight to that main event too. That was those two just took each other to the limit, and just so good. That main event just so stellar. Great way to end the show. Yeah, Nic Nemeth and Harlon Abbott was absolutely incredible. The women's match, absolutely phenomenal. But that doors match too, just pure chaos. Yeah, the whole card. There was everything card on this card.
Match of the night. Yeah.
We got Yacked Up Gussy Jones in the third match.
We did. That is a draw on itself. That's match of the night material on its own. That main event was great. And again, I've said a lot of things about Weston and Gussy tonight. The main thing I want to get out of this is I still am a huge fan of Weston King. I'm a decent fan of Gussy Jones. I'm still very much a big fan of him, and this is the best match that I've ever seen Weston work in. So he may have lost, but he still won in my heart. So good for you, King.
Yeah, absolutely incredible show. But being that we're done talking about the matches, Adam, where can they find you?
Yes, absolutely. You can find me at Blue Sky on the Blue Sky at awscomedy.bluesky.social. You can find me on the Instagrams at awscomedyeg. And if you want to watch me, my buddy Andre, and my best friend Malcolm, who is now on
not me, Andre, our other buddy Andre.
The other, sorry, did I say Andre? I meant Andreas. Andreas and my buddy Malcolm, who is now on the plane headed home, small, crying, tear down my cheek.
According to the message he left at 8:42 in our group chat, waiting for the plane to get off the track.
Yeah. Well, let me just say it was great to have you here again, Malcolm. I know you're going to watch this episode because you said you're going to watch it. So, yeah, if you want to watch me, Malcolm, and Andreas shoot the shit and talk about Power Rangers and review and make dumb jokes, you can find that at the Morphomania Podcast on youtube.com/@humanoidfreak2515. And once again, I plug it every time, but I'm going to keep plugging it because the Grindstone is such a beautiful place and it means so much to me. Grindstone Theater is a place that provides subsidized theater space for artists of all kinds. It's just such a great place, and I plug it all the time, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. You can, if you want to support local arts, you can find that at grindstonetheater.ca/donate. Please donate if you can. Any amount helps. I'm not going to take up too much more time with that. So, Andre,
they're at what, 35,000 or so, right now?
Yeah, we're at around 35,000 out of the 40K. The month is basically over, but again, the campaign does not end. They need the money because of financial issues.
Donate.
Please donate if you can. Any amount helps. That's enough for me.
Monthly
Andre
donor
C.
right here. Donor
he's
right
a donator.
Here, so.
He's a donor too. I'm a donor. That's enough for me. Andre C., where can they find you, my friend?
Quickly, you can find me on the X and Blue Sky, that Canada guy, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at that Canada dude. You can find me over on our local establishment where you just this past Monday I did an episode of Marvel Talk with my friends Peggy and Ed, talking the Marvel Zombies series that I literally finished 15 minutes before we went live. So go check that out over on our local establishment. You can also check me out every Sunday where I do my sports show, Point of View, where we talk English football, F1, American football, and any other sports that we decide we want to talk about that week. Hockey season's coming back, so we're going to be starting to chat hockey. So come check us out every morning at 11 a.m. Eastern over on our local establishment for Point of View. And then don't forget to tune into Backbreaker Video for all the great content that we put out here. Pop Spot isn't the only thing on Backbreaker Video because there's plenty of other great wrestling content. My favorite match in the archives of Backbreaker Video is Michael Richard Blades versus Giselle Shaw. Please check that one out. I absolutely love that because I ring announced it, and it's an absolutely incredible match. And you can hear Mike the ref on the call, but all the other great content over at Backbreaker Video, where you can see him do his watch-alongs along with going over to twitch.tv/Mike, so you can see his watch-alongs for AEW and AEW Dynamite and Collision over there every Wednesday and Saturday. And then anytime they do pay-per-view, he does a watch-along for that too. But on that Twitch channel, he also does some great gaming content. So check that out, twitch.tv/MikeTheRef. If you want replays of his gaming content, go to youtube.com/@backbreaker_gaming for all the great gaming content over there. One more plug for Top Talent Wrestling. Go to toptalentwrestling.com where you can get links to tickets on there. And you can also find out information about becoming a professional wrestler through their school. Oh,
can I get a pop for that?
Pop.
We're going to get through that quick. And with that, we've come to the end of another phenomenal episode of the Pop Spot. This has been my co-host, Andre C. I have been AWS. Please make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe to Backbreaker Media, do all the YouTube stuff because you know you want to. And until next time, stay poppin'. Bye-bye.